another video. My name is Shaylyn, and here on my channel I do lifestyle, coffee, and motherhood videos. So if that's something that you're interested in, then please just keep on watching. So today we are going to be doing something that I have been wanting to do for the longest time, and I have just not gotten around to do it. But I'm going to be sharing with you all my favorite half caffeinated and decaf Nespresso pods. So let's get into it. So if you are not following me over on Instagram, then you would not know, but I am preggo. I am going to show you all a bump shot here in a little bit. That's not why we're here for this video. But since I have been pregnant, I have been trying to limit my caffeine intake. So with limiting my caffeine intake, I have kind of resorted to half calf and decaf pods for my second cup of coffee during the day. Now, that first cup, let me tell you, it's still gonna have some caffeine in it. Mama's gotta have her caffeine, okay? Gotta. It's a must. But that second cup of coffee that I normally like to enjoy in the afternoon, I have been limited to a either half calf pod or a decaf Nespresso pod. So if you are one of those people who just enjoy to drink a half calf or a decaf cup of coffee, even as your regular morning cup, then this video is for you. So my first pod that I absolutely love, and I have been rocking with this pod since before I was even pregnant, it is going to be half calf pod. So this is half caffeinato. It's in black and red. It is 7.77 fluid ounces, so it's a full cup of coffee. But y'all, this is my favorite one. I've been like rocking with this thing strong. So yeah, I really love this one. You can make a really good iced coffee with it. I usually just either make an iced coffee, or sometimes I just drink it as a hot coffee. Just depends on what I want, but this one is definitely a must-have. The second Nespresso pod that I really do enjoy is going to actually be a decaf pod, and that is going to be the decaf MELOZIO pod. And so this is what it looks like. It's gold, and all of the decaf pods do have this red rim around it, just to let you know that it is decaf. Now, I love MELOZIO as a regular full caffeinated pod, so I figured I would love the decaf version. It does not taste weird like decaf. It's still very smooth, very creamy, and again, this is another 7.77 ounce pod, so it's going to give you a full cup of coffee. Now, my third favorite decaf pod that I have been enjoying throughout this pregnancy is actually an espresso shot. And so it is the ALTISSIO decaffeinato, and so again, it has that red rim around it to signify that it is decaf, and it is purple. Now, ALTISSIO is a regular pod that you can buy as well that is not decaf, and I also really love ALTISSIO. If you watched my favorite Nespresso Pods video, you'll know this did make the list. If you haven't watched it, then I'll link it right here in the cards, but you can go check that out. So this is one of my favorites. I love this for a latte or cappuccino, anything that just needs to give me that extra little kick throughout the day. Even though it's decaf, it doesn't taste decaf, and that's the thing I love the most. That I don't feel like I'm being shortchanged, although I'm just really psyching my brain out because I'm not getting any caffeine. But I really love ALTISSIO decaffeinato. It is a newer pod, so if you like the regular ALTISSIO pod, I would definitely suggest trying out the decaf version. The last two pods that I'm going to talk about are not decaf, they're not half calf, and that's okay. But they have still been some of my favorites that I really love throughout the entire time of this pregnancy. I feel like they are super smooth, they are not too bold, and I've been able to stomach them well, so I'm going to share them with you all. So the first one is going to be ALTISSIO, and so I may have mentioned this one in another video. If I have, I'll link it over here. I think I did use this in a previous video for a recipe. But this pod is very smooth. It is not really heavy on caffeine. In my opinion, it doesn't give me a very bold, robust type of flavor or shot or boost or anything. It's just that nice little extra touch I may need in the afternoons. So I do definitely use Voltesso. If I do it, I do just this one single shot of espresso versus a double, which I would normally do if I was not pregnant. So Voltesso is definitely one of my favorite contenders for if you are pregnant and you're looking for alternatives for your regular coffee routine. I would add Voltesso to the list. And the last one that I am going to mention to you all is, so either you love it or you hate it. You may have guessed it, Bianco Leggero. And so I love this pod. I love it. I love it. It is a double espresso shot. So if I do not have my morning coffee and I decide that, or it's a busy morning and I end up skipping my morning coffee, Bianco Leggero is that girl, okay? She is that girl. Anything iced, I tend to use Bianco Leggero the most. I just think that it's very creamy, it's very rich, and I love that it's so smooth and cereally, and she that girl. She that girl. So yeah, I really love Bianco Leggero. She is definitely one of those that I could not get rid of even while pregnant. So I love her. We love her. We love to see it, okay? Although she is a double espresso shot, she's the one. If you're not new to Nespresso, then you may already have these pods and you just may not know. But if you do have the coconut pod still, or you have the pumpkin spice pod, those two pods are half calf. So if you are looking for a flavored type of coffee but want to stay on the half caffeinated side, then I would definitely use one of my pumpkin spice or my coconuts. That is going to be all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure that you hit that like button if you like this video. Subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a friend to come over here, because we're having fun and we're rocking and we're rolling. So I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. So here is a shot of my bowl.